Hi there, my lovely Libra.
12 signs that a Libra man is in love with you. With these signs you will have an insight on how a Libra man will act when he's in love with you. 1. He goes out of his way to spend time with you. Libras are innately romantic and tend to put themselves out there when it comes to relationships. It means that Libra men will make a more significant effort to meet someone and spend time if they have a romantic interest in them. It could be something as simple as him going out of his way to drop or pick you up or staying late to join you in activities of your interest. Sometimes, he might drop in to see you even if you aren't expecting him. 2. He treats you differently than he does other women. This is the most important tip in the article for assessing a Libra man's interest in you. He might be doing some or all of the things I've mentioned so far in the article. But you must see if he's doing them only to you, and not all the women in his life. Some Libra men are flirtatious with everyone, and you don't want to make an assumption of his attraction if he's just being friendly in his mind. That always hurts. Typically, when a Libra man likes a woman, he will treat her differently than the other women around him. Here are some examples. He offers to help you regularly but isn't offering other women his constant help. He's highly engaged with you and always laughs at your jokes, but isn't so responsive to other women. He shows off around you and clearly says things to impress you, but doesn't do so with other women. He gives you gifts and showers you with affection. Libra men like to show their thoughtfulness to their crush. He's caring in general, but there is a noticeable difference in how he treats a crush. He's more vulnerable and emotional with you than with other women. These guys can be highly sentimental at times, etc. 3. He gives and expects total commitment. While cat and mouse games are common in the early stages of dating, Libra men are usually direct when it comes to love. They are relatively straightforward. You would rarely find them flirting with other women and show their commitment towards you. If he likes you, you can find him visibly hurt or jealous if you're flirting with other men. You become his priority, and he expects the same from you. 4. He engages with your social circle. When we pursue a relationship, it's natural to want to know the person's family and close friends. Libras take this to a whole different level. They want to be on their best behavior and impress your family and friends. It's like declaring to the world that he is interested in you and is pursuing you. Something men often do to keep the competition away at a subconscious level. 5. He knows you better than you do. Libras are excellent conversationalists by nature. And their desire to spend time with someone they love leads them to a better understanding of that person at every level. If he is in love with you, he will remember the smallest details about you: food preferences, allergies, your first pet's name, the first time you met, and many other things that make you think they might sometimes know you better than you do. 6. He goes out of his way to touch you. Libra men are highly affectionate. They love to show their crush how nurturing and caring of a partner they can be. These men understand how effective touch is for building attraction. He will casually start to touch you when interested. He might make an excuse to or accidentally touch you at first. Early on, he'll likely find innocent reasons to be next to you. Like sitting or standing close to you, even if he has room available to sit further away. He might touch you lightly, putting his hand on your hand, shoulder, legs, lower back, etc. He will usually do this while immersed in conversation with you, punctuating a high point with his touch. He might even offer to give you a massage, commenting that you seem tense or deserve to relax a little more. Or he could initiate some play fighting, like light wrestling. If he likes you, he'll definitely find reasons to hug you, both when you separate and for random reasons. 7. He creates opportunities to spend time with you. Libra men certainly vibe with the love language, quality time. They love to spend time with their significant other, and when courting a woman will be sure that she feels his presence regularly in her life. So if he's into you, he will reach out a lot and make room in his schedule to include you. He might offer to give you a helping hand with a task or some chores. He'll likely start to include you in his social schedule. These men are very social, and will invite you to any social gatherings he attends. If you socialize with him, see how his friends treat you, and if they go out of their way to give you and your Libra time alone. That is a big sign that he's working with them to help build a relationship with you. 8. He frequently reaches out to you. It could be frequent visits or outings or something as simple as texting or calling often. Libras are romantic to the point of being nearly obsessive when they are in love, and that can be seen in how often they reach out to you. While they may prefer to meet in person or call you, they will also message or text you often. If the first thing you see when you wake up or before you go to bed is a text from him, there's a good chance he's in love with you. 9. He's an excellent listener. You might notice that your Libra friends seem to know you well, and that's not just something that magically happens. Libras are instinctively good listeners, especially when the person talking is their romantic interest. If you want to talk about a passion, a hobby, your career goals, or vent your frustration at the end of a difficult day, you will always find a good listener in a Libra. If he is still there when you want someone to talk to and listen to, he is likely in love with you. 10. He is patient when it comes to relationships. Libras take their time when it comes to relationships. While they may not move fast, they will move when they are sure. A relationship is a big commitment to Libras, and they want to take time to get to know you before committing. Prepare for a more extended than usual courtship period with a Libra man before he confesses his emotions, but expect the result to be fruitful. 11. He can't stop looking at you. You'll first glimpse a Libra man's interest in you from his warm and intent gaze. When a Libra man has a crush, his eyes will naturally gravitate towards you. When your eyes meet, he will either hold your gaze until you look away, displaying confident masculinity and interest, or avert his gaze quickly, showing some insecurity but revealing interest nonetheless. He'll also stare at you when you're not looking. As a woman, you're probably used to being eyed up by men, so try to catch him in the act. And again, see how he responds. A strong reaction shows that he's highly responsive to you and is likely attracted. To figure out his level of desire, you should also pay attention to his eyes when you're in a group together. Libra men are highly socially conscious, like to be liked, and will try to connect and get the attention of people they like. So see if he's glancing at you to see how good of a time you're having, or if a joke is made, see if he looks at you quickly to share a reaction with you. 12. Goes the extra mile. A Libra man won't normally do things he doesn't have to do. However, for someone special, he'll turn into something a little different. He'll run to the grocery store and pick up the list of things you only gave them a few minutes before. He'll offer to stop by the laundromat and pick up your clothes or any other little errand you might want him to do. A Libra man is all about making you happy, and he'll go the extra mile to make your life easier.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.